Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing today? This is your boy Christian Israel, and you are tuned into Long Sum Short Sum, which is a part of a morning podcast called Christ and Crypto in the Morning, where we look at the markets, yes, the stock markets and equities and crypto, and three. We look at them from a news perspective, a charts perspective, which is this section right now, and of course, this is called Christ and Crypto, so you know that means a biblical perspective, which we look at the world from in general on this show. So we're going to dive into crypto today, and we're just going to look at Bitcoin and XRP. And if you guys got some that you're interested in or you want to know some crypto, write in the comments or right below, and I'll make sure to get it. Don't forget, Wednesdays is all about bring whatever crypto you want us to look at on Welcome Wednesdays. And from that point on, we will just do whatever crypto you want on Wednesday and try to make as much money for people as possible. Because if you haven't been paying attention, we're trying to turn $1 into 5 and 5 into 25 over the next 2 weeks and trying to figure out how to make money in a bear market. And the way you make money in a bear market, guys, is patience. Why patience? Because there has to come a time when you don't buy the dip. When do you buy the dip? Is it dip or is it dump? Right? And I think that is the kind of questions we have to look at in the bear market. And we see there's really nothing to go over all the top 10 because everything's exactly where it was on Friday. Right? I think the 21st, 22nd, Saturday, Sunday, Friday. Yeah, everything where it was on Friday. So we're still in the same place, and it's about being patient. In fact, I'm in the same exact trade that I was in on Friday. It's still there, and it's set there. Down, up, and it's still set there. So before we jump into some crypto, I see someone asking for ALBT here, Rope-a-Dope. It's interesting because I actually have Alliance Blockchain on right now, and I have it on here. And the reason I am looking at it, and let me go ahead and give you guys the big screen. Make sure you go ahead and do that social media thing, guys. 10 likes is what I try to get for every channel. We're also on different social media platforms, podcasts and all that from Apple Podcasts, Google Play. You know what it is. Self-promotion. Amazon, Audible, whatever. Find us on podcasts. This is where we're here every day. And why does Alliance Blockchain have my idea? It's because of that massive wick there earlier. Now, wicks can mean two of three things. One of two or three things, right? The first one could be a long squeeze, a short squeeze, right? Where you just squeeze everybody shorty, whoop, and it takes everybody out. Another B could be a quick target, a volume increase, and that's the target, and it's a reversal candle, and it's going to indicate that we're trying to turn around. And last but not least, I believe long green candles or big red candles at the same time can be bull or bear traps. So my question is, are we in a bull trap right now across crypto? And that is what I am trying to figure out personally. So when we look at this, let me tell you right off the bat, just looking at this, guys, what I see, and this is what I think it's important to see and what I have chosen to pay attention to over the bear market, right? The goal is to learn in a bear market. And what I learned is all these little quick wicks. Before, what that got me was I used to buy those. Like, it wick, and I'm like, okay, that's the reversal, let's buy. And then it wick and then hang out there, and I've bought, and then it dumped on me. And I'm like, why? Why? And I start to look and go, man, but it's been sitting down here for a while. It's just chilling. What can we get going? The first thing I notice, though, when I look at this, okay, is you see this wick here? That was the last one. You have a wick here, and then it rolls down and fills that. So I always like to come here and see what's happening. And now that I have this bottom here, and then I just drew a line, look what that wick comes to. That wick that we had this morning came right back up to back test resistance. Okay? Now that looks really, really, really bullish at that moment. And then you're trying to figure out, well, is that right? What's going on here? So then we got to zoom out a little bit and see what's going on. And we don't have a lot of data with ALBT on. So let's go on Bitfinex and see if we got some more data, which we have a little bit, but not much. And so all we can do based on what we've seen to answer your question, based on that data alone, is that we have had a back test on the daily and trying now to hold the pivot. Now, here's my thing. See this volume candle? That volume did not come in like this volume did. And this is what I'm looking for in trading, is when this pumps, then I'm screaming reversal. I have just not seen that. Now, we got this little one here, right? We go to the 4 hour, but look at your difference here. When we look at the RSI as well, we see that it did break above, which we want to see because this momentum is going up. We want to see our momentum indicator going up. The RSI coming back to test this. So what we want to see, rope, here's what we want to see. Here's what I want to see. Okay? Could this be, right? Now, I'm going to show you a possibility, and I'm seeing this in a lot, is that I'm thinking we break lower in a lot, but for some reason, maybe it holds, right? Maybe my crazy bearishness does not play out, and this thing grinds up. And what do I mean grind up? Well, I'm seeing this across the board. You're wicking up here to our headline, right? This is the area that we have to break, specifically on ALBT, okay? But what could end up happening here, and this is why we have to watch, this is why you can never have like 100% yay or nay, is we could be seeing this, right? And then go. Where it grinds up for the rest of the remaining week. Now, remember, if I can get a calendar, if I can get you guys a calendar real quick. Okay, here's our calendar. We are right here on May 23rd. Let me see, open a new, does that say open link? I don't want open link. I want open image in new tab. Thank you. So I can zoom. There we go. We're here. The monthlies close this week. So this is why I'm like, man, are we really gonna pump at the end of the month? I can't think of the last time, guys, we pumped at the end of a month. Right? And that's my thing. So when I go here and we come here and we're going to look back and we're going to go to Bitcoin real quick. Okay? And we're going to go to the weekly. And then I'm going to clear all the nonsense and we're going to auto this. Okay? Oops. Don't you love my lovely drawing? Clear that. Thank you. These are our weekly candles. Let's start here on our weeklies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight weeks of down movement. So that's a start. Okay. Now at the end of a month, and let's see, we have end of the month of February is right here. Okay. I believe that is the last time. I'm going to double check if I can get into February again. So yeah. Yep. February was the last time, and it was the last day and a half of February. We pumped nice. I think $5,000 in Bitcoin pumped. But for the most part, right, you had September kind of worked its way down the whole month. But before that February dump, that pump, right, what did the month of February do? It dumped. Then we had a little pump the week before. And then finished. So we had a 1, 2, 3. What does that look like? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yep. We had an ABC or a 1, 2, 3 to the top at the end of February. And now we're looking at this on Bitcoin. Consolidation. And so what I want to tell you here with the consolidation here, and I don't know if it's going to be Wyckoff spring up and then roll down to continue down. However, targets are up to 37,000 on the 3 hour, right? The tight stops have been hit. The question is, do we come down for a test of 26 and then go? That is what I feel. That is what I am looking for, and that is what I have put my baskets in. Now, can this pump and go? Yes, it can do whatever it wants. And yeah, I'm hedging, but I'm telling you where I'm sitting. And I'm sitting here until, see this? I know I've got a couple here, but we are still sitting on the 702 of a previous move, and we're under the 1-to-1 of a previous move. Now, where do I get bullish at? When we break 32. This can still fire up. Okay, this is what I see. Fire up to 32 first, and then come down, and then up. Okay, that would be my ultimate scenario there. And I play that because of XRP, if I can show you. XRP in itself, guys, I know these are a lot of lines. A lot of lines here. But I want to show you. XRP itself. You see this range? XRP has been ranging for the most part for a while. There we go. That's a better one. Ranging for the most part since May 12th. And we're here, but we've been ranging going higher lows. I'm sorry, lower highs. Lower highs, and we did have a lower low, but we've been grinding back up to the middle of the range. So right now, as we talk XRP, it is sitting directly at the middle of the range. That means it's under resistance. And as long as XRP is under resistance, I can't be bullish. I can't be. I can't be. In fact, if it breaks, right, because we're still, and I'll show you, and I'll zoom out. Like, I am still, this chart right here, and I need to not make that extend the lines for you. Not make that, there we go. This chart right here has not completed, right? I'll zoom in real quick. Make sure I got this all right. 1, 2, yep, okay. This chart yet has not completed its down move, and it's still under the 702, right? Of the down move, which means at least 36 cents. And this is why how do I say this without sounding crazy? Myself has watched these targets hit for the last 2 years. Every time they showed. Every time. But we've been in a bull market for most of that. I mean, a bear market for most of that, right? But whenever targets begin to show, it sits and it grinds. It's always like a wave 4 grind that takes its time, grinds up people, gets the patience out of people. People go long here, and then it traps the long and dumps. Okay, and now I've told you guys before that I was waiting for lower targets, and it took a while to play out, and then my patience got the best of me, and I lost money in a trade because I didn't have patience. This is one of those times that I am saying patience. And this is one of those trades that I'm hoping turns $1 into $25. That is what I'm looking for, $1 to 5, and then 5 into 25. But if we can play this right, we can get $1 to 5 on a bounce, and then 5 into 25 on the next. So this trade specifically, XRP doesn't need to go to $5. It needs to do what it does. A 25% drop from here at a 4x is 100% gain, right? You don't need a lot. You find the right trade, small leverage. Right now, my leverage is 2.45x. That's it, right? And I built that up to be able to do that so I don't have to take larger risks. Small risk for a large reward. And that's the goal. And right now, we're just waiting on crypto to make its decision. So as I see this, we're still in the triangle, right? So no pops, no bullishness, nothing has changed except, in fact, it's actually more bearish because we're not up here. If we were sitting in this range right now, guys, if we are up here, ranging up here, right? Like this, that would be my bullish sign. But the fact that we are down here, right, which is under the 702 means here, bounce, here, bounce, here. Or straight there and then up, right? Those are the things that I am looking for. And I am going to, until this is up here, right? And ranging up here, then I will start to consider to close this, close the short. If I lose in the short, I lose in the short. But why am I going to get out at resistance? Right? I still have targets on XRP to the lower end. Yes, there are targets on the higher end for some other things, but those are called mixed signals across the board, guys. So this was what I'm looking at. It requires patience. Patience. And I think this will pay off. So the other one real quick is Algo that Rope-A-Dope wanted me to look at real quick. And you can kind of see here that I am waiting the same because I saw this pop up too, right? A 22-cent algo is a possibility. And why do I say that? And why am I a big bull? As long as this area right here, that we are under that. Whenever we are under a 0.5, that means we go 5 to 10% lower, okay, than the 34, which means right at least in that area. Now, I said 22 cents as a Bitcoin dumps back below or back to 25K. If I think it double taps 25K and it finishes that move, it's obviously going to drop all altcoins down with it. So when I look at Algo, it's not a hard chart, but this is where we're at. Okay. It went down the stop. It did not work its way up. Now, if this holds, right, 41 cents, 44 cents, what's the positive? If this holds and breaks above 0.5, which I know that's 6 cents for now, it's just a big range. Okay. Just like Bitcoin, XRP, look, ranging, but then it came to the lower part of the range. So if this lower part of the range consolidation for a pop, right? A pop to 702, which is exactly the resistance. As you can see, that resistance right here, that 702 is back testing the resistance. So is this little bit for a pop and then come down and finish this structure. And that is what I'm looking at. It looks like a lot of places could have the pop and then finish the correction structure, but don't jump in until we break certain levels across the board. And the first one would be 56 cents. That's the main one. The first one is 49 cents, 56 cents. Then from there, can you make some money in this process? Yes. Why? People are like, well, why don't I just long right now if you're worried about that? That's 13% or 26%. Yes, this is true. But the other thing I said as well, that I'm expecting possibly a 40% on the other side. So what does that mean? It's a coin flip on a Monday morning. It is a coin flip on a morning. And yes, XRP right now again is on a different formation. Just to show you, I got to be fair that if I draw these trend lines differently, we have technically broken out there, but I am not a fan of those. We do just the wicks. And if we do just the wicks, look at that. Right at resistance. And that's how tight that is. So I don't know what else to say there. I don't want to wait and see if this breaks out. We got an hour and 30 minutes hour and 10 minutes on this candle. I want to see real quick if we jump and we see JP Morgan, the banks are firing. So we see the stock market is really going. Apple is really firing. So the question is this Monday a complete reversal? GBTC, Grayscale, Bitcoin is not really moving. Target's not really moving. Walmart seems to be moving. Alliance, say we don't care about those, don't care about those, don't care about those. Brent oil, this is my chart for Brent oil. It seems to be working itself out so far. Zillow down. Zillow's still down. I've shorted Zillow, so Zillow is still down. What was that? Wells Fargo, no longer in that trade. Tapestry, that's Coach. SPY. QQQ has a little pop here as well. We're popped straight to resistance on the RSI. Netflix, not really moving. That JP Morgan one is definitely one that's popped. The index is up a little bit. Robinhood is still kind of there. Now the Dixie is what we want to look at. And the Dixie, guys, has fallen back. So if the Dixie continues to fall back and does not bounce here tomorrow, then crypto is going to pump like crazy, right? You see here, and then I got to get out of here because this has been longer than I expected it. We broke down on the parabola here. Okay, broke down. Working our way back up. See it. Look for a back test. The question is the back test today and tomorrow, or for the week, and then roll over. We are almost there. And I'm going to end it this way. Imagine this being game 3. You got Steph Curry and the Warriors, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole against the one-team Mavs. And a very good, I don't think he's a rookie, second or third year player, Jalen Brunson out of Villanova. But there's still no chance because in the end, the Warriors are going to win this, whether it be 7 games, in 6 games, in 5 games, or 4 games. The Warriors are going to win. It's a wrap. Same here. The Dixie is pretty much a wrap. It might have a bump up, right? And go up and bring crypto down with it. But overall, it is going to roll over. And Bitcoin is going to pump. Crypto is going to pump harder. Altcoins are going to pump harder. I want to make sure you're not sad because you missed out. That's why we still have our HODLs. We have not sold our HODLs. This is not a channel that tells you to sell your HODLs. You invest versus trade. Trading and investment channel, long some, short some, guys. We come here so you can learn how to invest and what to learn about trading. This is not financial advice to get rid of your HODLs. I'm telling you right now, I don't sell mine. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. A little deep dive, a little deeper into looking at some crypto here. But that's what it is on a Monday. I tell you guys, be very careful about trading on Mondays because you get opposite signals on Mondays. Normally, if the market pumps on a Monday, it dumps on Tuesday. Or it pumps, or if it dumps on Tuesday, it pumps on a Tuesday. Or dumps on a Monday, pumps on a Tuesday. So we're going to look at that. That is the end of long sum, short sum. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. Please make sure you guys do the social media thing. Like, subscribe. You know what it is. 10 likes, get this channel's algorithm rolling. Please like in the comments if you want some charting done. We did Algo on and Alliance Blockchain because Rope asked. Wednesdays is Welcome Wednesdays. Bring your crypto every single day or stock, whatever you want to know about, and we can dive into it, guys. I'm your boy, Christian Israel. You're tuned in. Time to tune out. Appreciate you all. God bless. Let's fade to black. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and do the thing that people do on social media. At Twitter, at TikTok, you know, New Creation Capital. Let us know, guys. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Later, guys.